Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for December 15th to the 22nd. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump right into it for the luckiest week of the month. And if you saw your monthly forecast, you know December is, there's a bunch of squeezy moments in December. But listen, this is the luckiest week. Jupiter is actually doing some really great stuff for us this week. Jupiter, the planet of luck. In a month where there's a lot of, slowdowns and squares, and Mars is officially retrograde, right? You're feeling that in partnerships, relationships. Anyway, I talk more about that in your monthly forecast. So here's the thing. If I want to tell you two things. One, you out of all the signs are up there in terms of having one of the best weeks, okay? Especially all of December. And two, if you are a cross watcher, if you watch for your rising, your moon, like for your husband, your kid, your dog, whoever it is, just know all the mutable signs, and that would be Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, will really feel this week, okay? This week has a really big impact on those signs. So just keep that in mind, okay? Like if you're new to my channel, I'm an Aquarius, but I'm also Gemini rising. So I'm really going to feel this week because I'm also Virgo moon. So I got all that mutable energy. Now, Sunday, where are we? December 15th, we got that full moon in Gemini. I absolutely love this one for you. Aquarius, it's happening around 4 a.m. my time, okay? Eastern Standard Time. New York City time. Okay, so wherever you are in the world, just convert that. Okay, just it's happening very early in the morning, but it's such a big full moon. You will definitely feel it days before, the impact of it days before, and even after. But remember, full moons illuminate, so things can be illuminated for you. Also, they culminate things. Things come to culmination, completion. Even like significant turning points, shifts you're gonna feel, especially with this one. This is a great one, okay? And especially if you did set intentions back in June with a corresponding new moon in Gemini then. All right, that was one of the best new moons of the year. What happened? What happened for you? What intentions you set? Seeds you planted? Because this is your fifth house. All right, really nice. This is wonderful. Fifth house is joy and pleasure. It's romance. It's true love. Okay? It's all creativity. You could have been working on some big creative project or had some, you know what I mean? Like this is really great. Also recreation and it's big. All right. So one of the reasons why it's a great full moon and it's really beautiful and romantic and lovely is because you've got Venus trining this full moon. So remember, Venus is in your sign all week, all month. Use it. Venus. Okay. The things that you desire, the things that bring you pleasure. It has this amazing harmonious, relationship with this full moon. And this full moon will be conjuncting Jupiter. Wide conjunction with Jupiter in Gemini as well, okay? The planet of luck and abundance and optimism in your fifth house of pleasure and joy. So it's a Mercury-ruled full moon. So there could be some really good news that you receive around this time. There could be some blessings you receive, good fortune. There could be, even just nuggets of wisdom for sure. And with it being a Mercury-ruled full moon, you may be processing a lot around this this week, thinking about things, planning things, right? You may also be very social. Venus is in your sign as well, and Venus is a very social planet. Venus in your side, very social, very like mental connections, stimulation. Go for it. I love this full moon for you. And I have another spread here. We're going to go deeper into this full moon for you after, okay? Because it's big. Now, Mercury is going direct, so that's good news in itself. Mercury is no longer retrograde. Now, I did say your monthly forecast, and every forecast, basically, when Mercury goes direct, any of the bookends of Mercury retrogrades, they're pretty strong, so it can be a little wacky here. Mercury being in Sagittarius with us still being in Sagittarius season. Sagittarius rules your 11th house, right? So keep that in mind, all right? So there's something here with like friend groups, the collective, your communities you belong to, but also your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. Like you're really in it to win it, all right? So this is really great because Mercury, now that's gone direct, you got a lot more clarity throughout this week, all right? So Did you reassess your goals? Did you spend time the past few weeks thinking about your future and the big picture? That's what you're meant to do with Mercury retrograde, all right? With especially in Sagittarius in your 11th house of your future dreams. So this is really, it's just a great week for you, okay? It's also a week of having realistic expectations as well. And there's many reasons why. One, Mercury is in Sagittarius, and I've talked about that, but this is a time where you don't want to overthink, overanalyze, be overstimulated, or fall into like this dream fantasy world, because Neptune is going to be a little naughty, right? Neptune, as you see on Wednesday, is going to square the sun, and Neptune is squaring the moon. So we've got these Neptune squares, and it could bring a little bit of confusion this week, okay? Especially when it comes to two things for you, Aquarius: money. So money, salary, income, finances, also things that you do value, and also your sense of self-worth and self-value as well. All right. So just know that your things may be a little bit foggy, but just continue to have these conversations, even like talking out loud, like things make sense. Right. So just don't overthink and don't get lost in the sauce. Neptune's going to make you work hard this week to distinguish what's real and what's not. Okay, what's an illusion, what's a fantasy. If you find yourself in, a Simpsons episode, okay, you got Bart Simpson coming up to you saying, "You're gonna live here now," just get out, all right? Because that's over dreaming. Do I mean like this is for the collective too? The Sun square Neptune, for everyone's gonna feel a little bit of that. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You may have it because you've got a lot of social stuff happening already. You've got major, so you're gonna be very social this week. I mean, just to let you know that. All right, so if you do have drinks with a friend and they genuinely believe they're Jennifer Aniston, let them have it. All right, just smile, nod, right? Have another sip of your, fruit punch, whatever it is. Get it, order double scotch for this moment. Just know it's going to pass, all right? This is going to pass, right? Remember, I said realistic expectations, but also truth coming to light this week. So whoever your friend is, they're going to realize, oh, yeah, actually, I was wrong. I'm not Jennifer Aniston. Unless you're literally friends with Jennifer Aniston, right? A fellow Aquarius. So just keep that in mind. Just trust your intuition above everything else, all right? And here's the thing. On Wednesday, when the Sun squares Neptune, that's the strongest point of the square, but you're still going to feel this Neptune square all week. Remember, Neptune last week went direct, has full powers, all right? So remember, the lower frequencies, the lower expressions of Neptune that can come out around this time is illusion, delusion, confusion, escapism, lack of motivation, things like that, insecurities, right? And again, you got Neptune and Saturn and Pisces in your second house of self-worth and self-value. Think about the value you bring to things, okay? So you want to avoid those lower expressions and go those high expressions, which is compassion, empathy, kindness, imagination, creativity, all of that. All right. So embrace those energies, right? Vibrate at that high frequency. Now, how do you vibrate at that high frequency for a week like this? The arts. Neptune rules the arts. Okay. So go see a ballet. Okay. Some modern improv, whatever it is. Go to an art show, rock concert, poetry jam, do stand-up comedy at, random, do something fun. You got Jupiter in your fifth house of fun and recreation. Do something fun here, all right? But don't do any of these things to distract yourself. Do it to feel inspired. That's what you want to do with these higher, expressions of Neptune, which is very inspiring, okay? Jane Austen, by the way. Jane Austen, Paul McCartney, James Joyce, they all... What I was saying before my camera just shut off randomly because Mercury is retrograde as I film this. And I did tell you I'm Gemini rising and Virgo moon, both signs ruled by Mercury. So I am significantly impacted by Mercury retrograde. What I was saying is that those like Jane Austen, Paul McCartney, James Joyce, they all have Sun square a Neptune in their chart. So you see how they use that for the higher expressions, right? Even Stephen Forrest, if you know astrologers, the face of evolutionary astrology, he's got Sun square Neptune. So again, use it to inspire you. And I'm just, really harping on this because we do have Mars retrograde. We have Mercury in shadow. We have, these squares that we're coming out of. And then next week, Jupiter will square Saturn. Okay. But it's a bit, those planets move so slow. You're going to feel it this week. Okay. And we've already had it once. Okay. Back in August. So that's what I'm saying. Like, just don't fall into this like quicksand energy. Now, Thursday the 19th, wow, Venus trining Jupiter. Oh my diddly days. This is one for the books for you. Especially because Venus is in your sign, trining Jupiter in Gemini, your BFF, in your 5th house of joy and pleasure and children, family, true love, procreation, recreation. You're going to love this, okay? It is the best day of the month, the best aspect of the month. You've got the 2 benefic planets, right? The 2 brightest planets in the sky doing something really special for you, giving you this surge of energy to go after the things that you desire, to, what brings you pleasure, okay? So we're talking like money, creativity, romance, all of that, everything that Venus represents, right? So really great meetup here. And remember, Jupiter expands and brings out luck and abundance. So please be social. Please be social. Okay. With Venus in your sign, I really want you to take advantage of it. You do think about all the doors you can open. Think about those conversations that you have where something inside you sparks, right? That's what you're looking for here. Okay. Remember, it is a very Mercury ruled week. And then you've got Venus, very social planet in your sign. Okay. Be social, please. All right. But don't go buying like, the KFC or the whole chain or whatever. Don't spend a lot of money is what I'm saying, is because with Venus trine Jupiter, it can, and with Neptune being naughty, there's like this sense of like, you can be like overindulgent. You can feel that here. All right. You can, or, overspending, things like that. But please use this. Okay. You're going to feel it days before, days after. I love it for you. Now we're ending the week, Saturday, December 21st with hello Capricorn season. We're officially in Capricorn season. And happy winter. We're officially in winter. Can you believe that? Whoa, this year, come on, it's just flown by. Happy summer too if you're in the southern hemisphere. Now, Capricorn season for the next 4 weeks. All right, before we hit your birthday season, our birthday season, right? Aquarius, team Aquarius. What you're gonna do with this Capricorn season is just get really serious. Okay. In defining your goals and long-term commitments. There's got to be a lot of you really going deep. This is your 12th house. And so remember, you had Pluto and Capricorn for a really, really, really long time, since 2008. But that was you becoming a lot more spiritual, becoming a lot more intuitive. That was you, just really soul level stuff, right? And now you've got Pluto in your sign. So this is just going to be very interesting. Again, use this last moment to like unroot things that, from your subconscious that you just don't want. Even like there's things, the 12th house is all about hidden enemies too. So there could be some people that you recognize like, I don't know if I want them in my life moving forward. I recognize they don't truly support me. I don't want that for 2025. Things like that, right? It's all about you, right? It's all about you and your journey and your karmic journey. Remember that. All right. So again, this is more about like building that structure that, Capricorn's known for, moving forward. So and like I said, I did your annual forecast. You see it, Aquarius? I worked on them. I did all 12 signs during my vacation. So please watch it. 2025 is unlike any other year, and you're going to have one of the best years. I mean, 2025 is big. It's big. You got Pluto on your side, especially, and you said, I said, in your 2020, hello, Mercury. Thank you, Mercury. In your 2020, in the next year, I said, it's not really going to start right until March. You're going to feel that big takeoff, liftoff in March, but a lot of you are going to feel it in February. There's so much happening in February, but a lot of Aquarians, you're going to feel it once we hit your birthday season. Hence, Capricorn season, again, more about preparing, because there's a mess of retrogrades. There's a lot of different retrograde squares, oppositions that are happening in the first half of January. But just know, once we hit your birthday season, you're going to hit the ground running. I told you all the big things that are happening that last week of January. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, and it kicks off with, the Sun Pluto conjunction and your sign. I mean, hello, your life is about to change. Let's get started. Yeah. Yeah. Aquarius, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you for December 15th to the 22nd. All right. Aquarius. Listen, y'all, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread, offers the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Okay. And, I love y'all. Aquarius, Team Aquarius, we're in this together. And the other thing is, I have another spread here. Okay. I'm going to go a little bit deeper with this full moon in your 5th house. Oh, what a joyful. Yeah. We're going to go a little deeper, like this bonus read. Okay. But I'm trying to think of a thing, because I'm going to make this like a thing from now on at the end, because I'm going to go through the lunations of the week for you too. So I was thinking like your navigation, right? Because of the tarot shit. That's what I'm going to call this section. I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. But let's just get started. Oh yeah, listen. When I tell you this is gonna be the best week, like for you, yeah, come on, come on. You get 2 aces in a weekly reading in your main spread. Just don't. Like, you're gonna be amazing. All right, so a lot of y'all need I'm gonna talk about something. All right, let's just get started. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, not only did you get the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Queen of Pentacles too in the heart of your spread. So wow. But you see what's in your future. You got the Ace of Wands. Look across your crosshair, right? So there's a couple things that are happening here, by the way. So first of all, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So, with full moons, like I said, they not only illuminate, but something's coming to completion. When something comes to completion, there's this whole other new thing happening. Ace of Pentacles, there's this new path opening up for you in this huge way. Pentacles, your physical reality as well. So something may be coming into your life. All right. Maybe it's that, maybe it's that Kia Sport that you wanted. Whatever it is, there's something, right? And your material possessions as well. But biggest pentacle in the deck, so money, wealth, abundance, right? What did I say? With Venus trining Jupiter. Jupiter conjuncting this full moon for you as well. Could even be a relationship. That's coming up for me. Yeah. There could be something here that's really, 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 really nice that you're moving into this week, or may have already begun. There's this new path that you can look forward to. Queen of Pentacles, look at where you're going. And the heart of your spread, right? So I love this. The Queen of Pentacles, the richest queen. So many details in this card. By the way, they reference the Magician, the first card. And so that's that power to manifest whatever you want. Now, she's got a lot of confidence. She didn't say, oh, I want to be queen one day. She said, I know I'm going to be queen one day, right? There's that confidence. But with that confidence, you got that trust, right? That self-trust. I'm just saying this because you got Saturn and Neptune and Pisces, and your 2nd house is self-worth, self-value. Know your worth. Get paid your worth, right? Know your worth, all right? That's this. You even see the old bunny rabbit in the corner here. Little lucky rabbit, but representing that fertility, that growth, that abundance, even the references to the Magician, something you're manifesting. But this is abundance, and this is something that's going to be really special for you. All right, very special week where you're moving into that path here. I love it, and a lot of y'all feeling it. A lot of y'all all going to feel it this week. Even if it's not financial, just again, your physical world, like this feeling of this abundance and wealth in my life. Like, I am abundance. I'm attracting abundance. That's the name of the game for you this week. The Hierophant in your challenge area. Very interesting here. Remember what I just said about the 12th house, how you may recognize someone is truly not on your side, maybe not being as supportive, but also now maybe someone that is a little bit older and it's just not giving you the advice or the support that makes sense for you. Okay. So there maybe that is something that you're cutting ties with this week. There could be just someone that you used to be like a big, encouragement for you, or, like what is the word? What kids look up to them. What is that word? Shoot. Not icon, but gosh, Mercury retrograde, really. role model. So there could be something like that. But anyway, there's someone, just what they may not be giving you the best advice, and they might not be the best person for you spiritually in your life. Okay, with the Hierophant in your challenge area. All right, so even, and I'm not saying cut someone off completely, just recognize it. All right, and have that shift. All right, because the Hierophant is Taurus. Remember, you've got Uranus, your ruling planet, in Taurus. That's your fourth house. So it could be something like home related as well, family related as well. Keep it in mind. You do have the Four of Cups in your crown. Yeah, just remember, Mars is retrograde, all right? Mercury's in shadow. What that means is Mercury is direct, but Mercury's got to wake up a bit, okay? So things can still be a little like that, moving at a slower pace that you want. It's all about going within. Same thing with the Four of Cups. He's got to go within because he's being offered a fourth cup, right? Fourth cup here. And he's already got 3, but look at his reaction. He is crossing off his heart. Now, look at this. Look at what's happening here. You got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. There's only 4 aces here, right? With the Hand of Spirit. But there's a 5th. This is the only card outside of the aces where the Hand of Spirit is. And so you see it, it's at eye level. He sees it. But look, again, it's his reaction. So that's why I say this is a card of having that gratitude, having, being grateful for the things that you have in your life, and the things, there may be something that, you're thinking about that hasn't happened yet for you. Remember, this is just a weekly reading, right? Yet would be the key word. Okay. So just continue to have that gratitude and vibrate at that high frequency, because remember, Neptune is going to be a little bit, and Saturn also, all in your second house. Just building that confidence within you. Now, you do have the Ten of Swords too, and the Rudier spread. So yeah, there's something official ending for you. All right. Just know that, with that Ten of Swords and the Rudier spread, yeah, you may be feeling that you've been going through it, or this week, even like, wow, there's a lot going on. I have learned that maybe there is someone that isn't supporting me, or maybe there is someone that betrayed me. Again, you've got that energy of, when we do move into Capricorn season as well, that is your 12th house. And so that could arise. So just bear that in mind. You see the sun coming out here. 10 is the end of the suit. And so this is all about just learning from anything that was challenging for you, especially up here, letting it go. Okay. Because remember, I said you're in a karmic journey. You take care of this now, you never have to experience it again. Okay. That sun is rising. I'll even clarify that for you. Yeah, Knight of Cups. There you go. Boom. It could be with, something that has to do with partnerships, relationships as well. But I'm getting more about like your mindset, and just, it's really just, again, shifting how you see something, your perspective, your belief system as well, especially with Mercury and Sagittarius. Now, you have the Knight of Cups, which is really amazing. Okay. So there could be some here with a partnership. There could be something here with love, romance. It could have been a way that you're seeing a relationship or currently do. Just give it time. Remember, this is all about, it's a very introspective week as well. Okay. For y'all, but that's really great because you got the Ace of Wands as well. Really, really nice. I would move toward that. And Knight of Cups, listen, it doesn't always mean someone else involved. It can just mean all you want to do is seek what's going to fill your cup, what's going to fulfill you emotionally. All right. He is he's all about the arts, the Knight of Cups. He's like very romantic. And when I say romantic, yes, with everything, like the arts, nature, like love itself, like all of that. So feel that, okay, as you move forward, because you got something really wonderful to look forward to. You have the Ace of Wands in your future. Something new is coming through. You got these 2 aces. You got these 2 aces. You got money, you got passion. This is even work, your ambitions. That's a new path. You got a new path opening up for you this week. All right. Really wonderful. All right. With that Ace of Wands. So it could be a new job. It could be a new, project that you start, or it could be a new phase in, a current situation that is taken to the next level. Remember, there's all that growth that's going to happen, especially with that Queen of Pentacles and the heart of your spread, that feeling of wealth. She's surrounded by it right here. I mean, wow. All right. Now let's get to your stuff. You're amazing, Aquarius. If you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you subscribe, leave comments, all that fun. I appreciate it. And you know I love y'all, Team Aquarius. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah, this is going to be a big week for you. You see that, right? You see that here. It does look like there is going to be something. Okay, let me tell you something here. Let me tell you something here. You got the Eight of Cups, so there is something. The Eight of Cups during a week of a full moon. I mean, you see what's happening in this card. Now, this is all about moving forward, right? What I said earlier, all about moving forward because you know something's better for you and you may even see a glimpse of it this week. What is that shiny new thing, that I'm moving toward, for my birthday season too? This is really great. So find that within you, all right? Find that within you to move, to leave something that is not serving you well anymore. Maybe something that's reached an expiration date. Maybe something that has to culminate during this full moon, okay? Because there's something better for you. And I feel like a lot of y'all feeling that, but at the same time, you got the Seven of Cups in your external factors area. So a lot of y'all will remember what I said this week. Maybe a little bit confusing, maybe a little bit of that fog with Neptune, maybe a little bit of illusion. You see that all happening here. You see it all happening here, right? So a lot of y'all may be in a situation this week where I got to really know what I want, where the things I'm manifesting, like, is it true to what I want? Am I being my authentic self? And if so, let me put my energy toward that, knowing that's real for me. Remember I said that's going to be a big thing this week, okay? So keep that in mind. It is saying here that there is a number of different opportunities that you may even be able to choose between, or there could be a lot of different paths, right? You've got to go with the path that you know is true with you, okay? Now, you got the King of Cups. I love that. You just want that, emotional stability. You want that, right? The King of Cups is really great. I love him. He's got so much love to give. He's very, very intuitive. Okay. Really great energy here. Like, it's just moving in that direction. There may be something here with career, by the way. All right. Because you've got these two Scorpio cards, right? So you want to be on top of things, right? And not worry about anything when it comes to career, right? That Scorpios are 10,000 career. And then you got that Ace of Wands, which can be like work related. You got this card as well, the Queen of Pentacles, where you don't have to worry about that, worry about money. But anyway, with the Ace of Pentacles, and then that's Cups card in your second house of income, salary, money. So there could be something here really big with career and money, etc. And then you got the Hangman, though. So that's really great because the Hangman is attributed to Neptune. It's a Pisces card. So again, you've got Neptune and Saturn and Pisces in your second house. What did I say earlier? Self-worth, self-value was the value you bring to things. Okay, what do you value in your life? Like knowing who you are, feeling that self-confidence. And again, with the Hanged Man, surrendering things that no longer serve you well. All right? You got a lot of that happening here. The Hangman preparing for this big transformation in his life. Okay? But in order to do so, you got to see things in a new way. You got to let go of old perspectives and see things in this new way for what you want in your life. And it seems like a lot of y'all are just naturally that's going to naturally happen for you with your spread. Oh my goodness. With those two aces, that's big. Okay. Wow. That's really big. Okay. It could be also a very emotional week for you too, but it may be emotional as in like, I finally got what I wanted. Okay. Just vibrate at the high frequency. Now, all right, let's do your navigation, unless we decide to call it something else. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the lunations of this week, because remember I told you that the full moon is going to be in Gemini at 4 a.m. in the morning on Sunday. Well, it actually moves into Cancer that same day, afternoon, like 2 p.m. ish for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So very interesting there. The moon rules Cancer. So it's so nice. A lot of nurturing energy, feel good energy, right? You're seeking that, like emotions, a whole other level. Being with your loved ones, home energy. It just feels really good. Use that, okay? It is your everyday activities as well. And there could be, like a spotlight on health, wellness, fitness, and that could be even like emotional health and mental health and whatnot. I love this the lunation. And then when we get to Wednesday and Thursday, that's when the moon, it's going to be in Leo. Remember, you got Mars there. All right, so this is where your creativity could just right? But you may also have a big focus on partnerships and relationships around this time. Things can be illuminated. The moon in Leo is fun, so have fun with this. But remember, Mars is retrograde in Leo, so you may be rethinking a lot of things or seeing things come to light with partnerships, relationships. That can be love, that can be career, it can be one-on-one commitments. And then over the weekend, really big, I would say this is going to be very transformative for you because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the moon moves into Virgo. Okay. Yeah, that's your 8th house. Death and rebirth, transformation, the Hanged Man, card 12. What comes after the Hanged Man? The Death card, transformation. So remember, you're preparing for that big transformation and you're going to have a big moment. All right. 8th house is also money. All right. So there could be something here with money, something about money that's going out for you. Other people's money, shared resources, but love, big, strong, like love energy. I love that the moon will be in Virgo over the weekend when we move into Capricorn season. Those two very grounding earth signs, right? So moon in Virgo is also very analytical. Just know you may be processing a lot, but use it in terms of like checking off your to-do list, getting things done, right? Checking it twice. All right. So keep that in mind. We do have a last quarter moon over the weekend as well. So really not a time to like, just it's a time for you to just be in your transformation, Aquarius. Okay. But remember, we do have that new moon coming up. That's when you want to like initiate. All right. So let's focus on this full moon though. This full moon in Gemini. I'm just going to like go a little bit deeper. Remember, it is in your 5th house and it is a big full moon. Remember, Jupiter is there and that's your BFF, Gemini, right? So there's some great stuff happening with this full moon for you, all right? With its connection with Venus in your sign as well. Okay, so Aquarius, we're gonna get those two out. All right, and that's the one that. All right, so let's see what we got here. This like I told you. Listen, this is gonna be a great full moon for you. I told you that. Okay, so you got the Ace of Swords. This is your 3rd ace in a weekly reading, right? Page of Cups. The Lovers. Wow. I told you. This full moon in your 5th house, absolutely love it. Remember, Mercury's going direct, a lot of clarity starting to happen. Maybe a little foggy, but still your breakthrough energy with that Ace of Swords. There may be like contracts on the table as well. There may be something you're signing, some agreement. There may be something here where you have this huge mental breakthrough, and it could be a big creative breakthrough as well. There could be a huge burst of ideas. Remember, we're also coming after that Mercury Kazemi. So I absolutely love this, your 3rd ace, but you also got that Page of Cups, right? Remember, you got all these cups here. Page of Cups with a Knight of Cups. Anyway, you got the Page of Cups. So something around this full moon. It almost feels like you coming, there's this like the inner child in you coming out. It's a joyful one for you. But the Page of Cups is, there may be some message coming through, and it could be intuitively, it could be like in your physical world, but there could also be someone coming through in a big way that is new into your life, or maybe someone in your life that you see in a different way, or they're just really nice. It allows you to follow your bliss. All right. Dream big. All right. Dream realistically big with Neptune. Right. And then lastly, you got the Lovers. What did I say? This full moon in Gemini in your 5th house of true love. So is that what you want? There you go. All right. You make things happen. All right. I got to say, Aquarius, this is one of your best readings. I mean, these 3 aces, really great full moon for you. So Aquarius, thanks so much for tuning in. Next week, and if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments. Team Aquarius, tell me what's going on. Please tell me. All right, we'll talk about. Pay attention to your dreams too. All right, now next week, we will go deeper into these squares. Whoa, remember, you're already feeling Jupiter square Saturn. We got a lot happening. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the rest of the month reading. Okay. Up until New Year's, because there's a lot happening. All right. Thanks so much, Aquarius. Y'all are amazing. I'll see you next week. Okay. Bye-bye.